Hopefully I am in that shot. What up, what up? It is Monday. We're on week 2 of this What I Eat in a Week Cook With Me vlog series. And I'm a little bit more prepared this time. Yesterday, we had such a great little pool party day with my husband, my mom, my stepdad, and my mother-in-law, which was super nice, but not gonna lie, just had a little too much wine, and so super slow getting out of bed this morning. It's 10 a.m., but we're gonna hit the grocery store. I was only creative enough to come up with 2 different recipe ideas so far for this week. So we are going to go get the groceries for the breakfast prep and the lunch prep for this week. And then, I don't know, maybe throughout the week we'll come up with a little dinner idea. I'm still just brewing ideas up in my mind, but let's go grab some groceries. We're making 2 to 3 different stops because I flipped through my flyers this morning, so I want to go snag the deals. So let's go do that. You see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty. Boom, boom, tap, 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 tap. Right, here we are at the grocery store. Let's grab our bags and let's go get our items. Super funny. The guy that parked next to me was listening to Taylor Swift. I'm here for it. Okay, we are looking for arugula. Found it. Okay, this is going to be a part of our breakfast, our brunch. Perfect, and some blueberries. Should be over here on sale somewhere. There they are. $2.77. Perfect. We're gonna get a couple of those bad boys. And egg whites. Okay, that was a nice little quick in and out. Gonna check out and off to the next spot. Okay, we are here at stop number 2, and it is surprisingly not that busy here today, which is very nice to see. This is why we do it on Monday in the morning. We're not really coming in here for very much either, just a couple of items. So just a couple tiny bags I think should be okay. We are going to the seafood section to go find us some salmon that's supposed to be on sale this week. Hopefully we can score a decent amount for not a very expensive price. I think that's the biggest one we're gonna find. Looks like it. Perfect. I think I'm gonna get one of these for our breakfast sandwiches. Multi-grain gorgeousness. All right. Okay, we have secured the groceries and honestly did pretty good. We're trying to budget with our groceries. Long story short, we were not keeping track of our grocery receipts at all. We started doing it the last couple of months, and we had been spending well over $1,000 a month on groceries alone. And then on top of that, we were doing takeout, we were eating out, having nice lavish dinners, and we were holy crap, we are probably spending around $3,000, upwards of around $3,000 a month just on food. We've been trying to be way more conscious. Not that we were ever wasteful with our food, but just to not overspend. So I think we did about, this last one was 26, I was at 46, what is that, 60, like $72 this week for groceries for the whole week so far, the two of us. We'll see if that works. I still have some Greek yogurt at home. We watched last week's Cook With Me vlog. Greek yogurt parfaits were on the menu for breakfast, and we're gonna keep that going potentially as like a little snack this week because I just enjoyed it like a little dessert. But now that we've secured the goods, it is 11:20 a.m. It's Monday, so we can get home and get cracking on some breakfast. Let's go do it.
Way more tthan I thought they were going to be.
I don't really know how to tell when these are ready, but I figured because they're red, they are ready. Okay, oh my goodness, that breakfast was so filling. I probably could have just done with having only half the sandwich, but I ended up having both sides because I just couldn't stop eating it. It was so good. And then as soon as I put my plate away, I was just sitting there for a bit. Like, I am so uncomfortably full. So we are out here. We're gonna go out for like our little hot girl walk. Got the fam, got the pup, got the man, and hoping that just like going out for this walk is just gonna help me rest and digest because I definitely overdid it. That is such a filling breakfast. that honestly for the rest of the week, I think it's gonna double as like breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and then like a nighttime snack, because that was way too much food to eat in one sitting. And your girl can eat. I love food. So let's get out for this walk and move our body. I've been trying to really aim to get at least 8,000 steps in a day as like my non-negotiable. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still working up to it. My average for the week is probably around like 6,600 steps. So I definitely have my like low step days where I'm more in front of the computer editing videos like these than I am getting outside. So we're gonna take advantage. The weather is gorgeous. The tummy is full. We got lots of energy to use up. So let's go walk. Y'all, don't forget your sunscreen. When you get into your 30s, like me, you're gonna wish you did more of this sunscreening on your face every single morning as a non-negotiable in your 20s. Because I am so conscious now of like taking way better care of my skin. I really try not to wear any makeup unless it's kind of like more of a nice little outing that we're doing. Wash your face after every sweat session, or at least rinse it. And just sunscreen up that face, that skin, as often as possible, coming from your mama fitness girl. This is the sunscreen I use. I use like Monet everything. I have been for the last 3 years now. I really like them. You can only get them online. But this one is super lightweight, non-greasy, SPF 30. And then sometimes too, if I am gonna wear a little bit of makeup, or I just want a little touch of like makeup, I'll show you the other thing I use. It's also by Monet, and it's their BB cream. And this just has like a nice little tint to it, but I do find that it's like a little bit thick. It's almost like a foundation kind of thick, and so I actually mix the two of these together to give it like a more lightweight feel, but then you get tinted and you get the SPF 30 in it. It's just, take care of your skin, it's so important, and invest in good products. I only started investing finally in like good skincare and hair care like 3 years ago, so it's so important. You put it on your face and it gets absorbed by your body. You want it to be good stuff. Okay, now that I'm finally starting to feel hungry again after that massive breakfast sandwich, I'm feeling ready to start working on what was supposed to be lunch for this week, but it's already the evening at this point. I'm in for the rest of the night, showered, PJs on, and a podcast in. For lunch this week, we're having salmon bowls, and get this, we are making it with sushi rice. While the sushi rice soaks in water, we're going to prep the salmon. I bought a side salmon with skin on, so we're going to go ahead and just remove that skin, cut the salmon up into chunks, and then we're going to season it with olive oil, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and honey. By the time you're done prepping the salmon, your sushi rice is done its soak, and you can go ahead and start boiling the rice while we preheat and prep the salmon to go into the oven. Normally, if I'm just making this meal for one night and not the whole week, I just throw it into the air fryer, but because there's so much salmon, we're gonna go ahead and just put it into a regular oven, but I'm gonna cook it on a wired cooling rack so that it can still kind of get that air fry cooking quality to it. Okay, so we've got our starch, we've got our protein and fat. The only thing we're missing now are some veggies, and tonight I'm cooking up some edamame for the first time ever. And as per the package directions, you just boil them for 10 minutes or so and enjoy. And then we're also huge broccoli fans, so I'm just gonna saute some of that for the week too. And boom, assemble your salmon bowls with your sushi rice, cubed salmon, edamame, and broccoli. And then an optional touch, you can drizzle it with some spicy mayo and sprinkle with some toasted sesame seeds, and voila, dinner is served. Okay, those were so good. And if salmon wasn't so expensive, I would probably do that more often. But if you're more of like a budget shopper or a budget meal prepper, then I know that salmon is more of like a treat meal, especially if you're gonna have it all week long. So I have like a cheaper alternative, dinner alternative for you that we ended up making this week too, because we ran out of our salmon dish and we ended up actually needing a third meal for the week. And it's a healthier chicken Alfredo pasta. Pasta is one thing I feel like everyone has on hand in their pantry, and we always have extra boneless, skinless chicken breasts in the freezer since we buy the Costco size packs of chicken breasts. So I'm gonna show you a healthier chicken Alfredo dinner. You're gonna cook up 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I personally ended up defrosting the chicken tenders that I trimmed off from last week's package of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and they're already marinated the same way I marinated my chicken last week's meal prep video, so feel free to check those out. While those are cooking up, we're going to get our lovely pasta boiling in a pot too. The day I made these ended up being such a long day. It's like 9 p.m. at night here, and I'm literally still in my gym clothing from the morning. That's how busy of a day this was. So I was definitely feeling some sort of comfort food on this night without the uncomfortable feeling that it comes with. So here's what I think makes it healthy-ish in my opinion. It's using the Alfredo sauce seasoning packets instead of the jarred sauces. All you do is mix one of these packets with like 1.5 cups of milk and heat it up in a saucepan, and you're good to go. It ends up yielding at a way less fat content than your jarred version would, and it's still husband approved and tasty. I haven't tried it with a non-dairy milk alternative, but I'm sure it would still work with like an oat milk or an almond milk. And then once your sauce is all like nice and thickened, just toss in your pasta, your cooked chicken, and your favorite veggies, and boom, you've got yourself a healthier chicken Alfredo on the menu for this week. And that's it for this week's meal prep. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it so that it can get pushed out to more people like you. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button so we can hang out together like this every week. See you in the next one. Bye!